Everyone knows the rule of 72, but almost nobody talks about the rule of 114, and that's a costly mistake. This one simple formula can tell you how long it takes your money to triple, yet most people either use it incorrectly or have never heard of it at all. In the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly how the rule of 114 works, when it's accurate, where it breaks down, and how understanding it can completely change the way you think about investing and long-term wealth. Because here's the truth. Most investors obsess over finding the next hot stock. But the people who actually build wealth understand something much simpler. They understand time, compounding, and math. Let's start with a question. If your investments earn 8% per year, how long will it take for your money to become 3 times larger? Most people have absolutely no idea. By the end of this video, you'll be able to answer that question in seconds without a calculator. Why most people only know the rule of 72. You've probably heard someone say, divide 72 by your annual return and you'll know how long it takes to double your money. That's the famous rule of 72. For example, an investment earning 8% annually. 72 divided by 8 equals 9. So your money roughly doubles every 9 years. It's incredibly useful because you can estimate investment growth in your head. But here's the problem. Doubling isn't the final goal. Most investors aren't trying to double their money. They're trying to build serious wealth. That means tripling it, quadrupling it, or multiplying it many times over. And that's where another shortcut comes in. The rule of 114. 2. What is the rule of 114? The rule of 114 is beautifully simple. Take the number 114, divide it by your annual rate of return. The answer is approximately how many years it takes your investment to triple. That's it. Let's try a few examples. Suppose you earn 6% annually. 114 divided by 6 equals 19 years. Your investment triples in about 19 years. Now imagine earning 9%. 114 divided by 9 equals roughly 12.7 years. At 12% returns, 114 divided by 12 equals about 9.5 years. Notice something interesting. A small increase in annual return dramatically reduces the waiting time. This is why long-term investors care so much about even a 1 or 2% improvement. It doesn't just grow your money a little faster, it can shave years off your journey. 3. Where does 114 come from? You might be wondering, why 114? Why not 100 or 120? The answer comes from mathematics. Money growing through compound interest follows an exponential curve. To calculate exactly when an investment triples, mathematicians use logarithms. The exact equation looks intimidating, so financial educators created an easy shortcut. The number 114 happens to closely approximate the math across many common investment returns. Instead of solving logarithms every time, you simply divide 114 by the interest rate. It's not magic, it's simply a practical approximation, just like the rule of 72. 4. Let's see it in real life. Imagine Sarah invests $50,000. She earns an average annual return of 6%. Using the rule of 114, 114 divided by 6 equals 19 years. After about 19 years, her investment grows to approximately $150,000. Now let's meet James. James earns 10% annually. 114 divided by 10 equals 11.4 years. His money triples almost 8 years sooner. Think about that. Just 4 percentage points in annual return created nearly a decade of difference. Now imagine both investors continue compounding. Sarah eventually reaches $450,000 after another 19 years. James reaches the same milestone much sooner because every future tripling also happens faster. This is why compounding feels slow, until suddenly it feels incredibly fast. Each new tripling builds on a much larger amount of money. The snowball gets bigger and bigger and bigger. That's the true power of exponential growth. 5. the biggest mistakes people make. This is where most people get confused. Mistake number 1. They assume the rule of 114 gives exact answers. It doesn't. It's an estimate. If your investment earns irregular returns, the timing changes. Mistake number 2. They ignore fees. Imagine earning 8%. Sounds great, but after a 1.5% annual fee, you're really earning only 6.5%. That small difference adds years before your money triples. Mistake number 3. They forget taxes. Taxes reduce your effective return if you're investing in taxable accounts. Mistake number 4. They assume stock markets produce the same return every single year. Reality is messy. One year might be plus 25%, the next could be minus 18%. The rule of 114 assumes an average annual compound return over many years. It's a planning tool, not a prediction. 6. Why this rule changes the way you invest. Here's the bigger lesson. The rule of 114 isn't really about memorizing another formula. It's about changing your mindset. Instead of asking, how much money can I make this year? Start asking, how many times can my money triple over my lifetime? Imagine you're 30 years old. If your investments triple every 15 years, you could potentially experience multiple tripling cycles before retirement. One tripling turns $10,000 into $30,000. The next turns $30,000 into $90,000. The next becomes $270,000. Notice how each cycle creates far more wealth than the previous one. The real secret isn't chasing higher returns, it's giving compound growth enough time to work. The rule of 114 may not be as famous as the rule of 72, but it's one of the simplest ways to understand long-term investing. Just remember one formula. 114 divided by your annual rate of return equals approximately how many years it takes your money to triple. It's not perfect, it's not guaranteed, but it's an incredibly powerful mental shortcut. And once you start thinking in terms of tripling instead of just doubling, you'll begin to see investing from a completely different perspective. So here's today's challenge. Take your expected long-term investment return. Divide 114 by that number. Now ask yourself, how many times can your money triple before you retire? That answer may completely change how patient and how successful you become as an investor. If you enjoyed this video and want more simple explanations that make investing easier to understand, make sure to subscribe, because every week we break down the math behind building real wealth, one concept at a time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.